One of you two T movies here. Now, January has some interesting films that looks really intriguing. So, here are my top 10 anticipated movies coming in January. Alright, coming in at number 10, I'm going to go with this film called Outside the Wire. Now, Outside the Wire is a Netflix film starring Anthony Mackie, and it looks pretty intriguing. Here's what it's about. It takes place in the near future. A drone pilot is sent into a war zone, finds himself paired up with a top secret android officer on a mission to stop a nuclear attack. Now, this also stars the likes of Dempsey, Idris, Michael Kelly, Pilo is back. Anthony Mackie is in this. Anthony Mackie is a producer on this film, so there's that. It's directed by Michael Hafstrom, who directed... Now, he's directed movies like Escape Plan, which I really adore. Escape Plan with Stallone and Schwarzenegger. He also did The Right and some other not-so-great stuff. But I think this actually looks really intriguing. I mean, it could be a Netflix dumpster fire. That's always a possibility. But I'll give this film the benefit of the doubt, you know? Alright. Coming in at number 9, I'm going to go with this new film, simply titled Shadow in the Cloud. While traveling with top secret documents on a B-17 Flying Fortress, a female World War II pilot encounters an evil presence on board. Now, the reviews for this is actually pretty decent. As we speak now, it has a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 4.4 out of 10 on IMDb, but rarely count IMDb there. This actually looks intriguing. You know, you got Chloe Moretz who's starring this, directed by Roseanne Leong. You got Nick Robinson, who I really thought was good in Love, Simon. You also got the likes of Taylor John Smith, Below Keogh, Kaylin McGeevy. I think this looks really intriguing, and I guess you say it looks like Snakes on a Plane meets Gremlins in a way. That's where it's Gremlins on a plane. That's where I'm getting with this. It is scripted by Max Landis, so there's that. I think this looks really fun, so I'm definitely going to check this one out when it premieres. Alright. Coming in at number 8, I'm going to go with a film titled Our Friend. Now, this has a really interesting cast. It stars the likes of Jason Segel, Casey Affleck, Dakota Johnson. And here's the premise. Nicole and Matthew Teague, faced with Nicole's impending death, see their best friend move in to help them out. This looks like a very touching film about friendship, and you know, you got Casey Affleck, who I really admire. Dakota Johnson's great. Jason Segel's always really decent. You don't really see Segel a whole lot anymore, so it's nice to see him in this. It's from the same director who did that movie Blackfish, so there's that. I think this looks really interesting. And you also got Gwendolyn Christie's also in this. I mean, I always do like me a good film about friendship, and I think this definitely sounds like it could be really interesting. The trailer looked decent, so I'll give this one a shot when whenever it premieres. Alright, number 7, I'm going to go with a film titled The Marksman. Now, this is a new action movie that stars Liam Neeson. I still gotta check out his new movie, Honest Steve. I still have not... I mean, it was obviously in theaters, but, you know, theaters in New York City are closed, so... Maybe I'll check Honest Thief out sometime this week. But anyway, it stars... The Marksman stars Liam Neeson as Jim, who is this former Marine who lives in a solitary life as a rancher along with the Arizona-Mexican border. But his peaceful existence soon comes crashing down when he tries to protect this kid on the run from members of the cartel. It's directed by Robert Lawrence, so there's that. Of course, Robert directed the film Trouble with the Curves, which I really thought that movie was pretty decent. Anyway, you also got Catherine Winnick, John Pablo Raba. This looks really fun. I mean, it is pure Liam Neeson. You know where you're getting with a Liam Neeson movie. This is pretty much Taken 10, I guess you could say. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to check this one out. The trailer looks really decent. I mean, shame New York City are not going to be open by are not reopening their theaters by January, because I would love to see this thing on the big screen. All right, number 6, I'm gonna go with the Wrong Turn reboot. I really quite like the Wrong Turn movies. I think they're really fun. They're gory, entertaining. I think Wrong Turn looks intriguing. Looks as creepy as the other ones. I mean, it does take place in West Virginia, so there's that. Those creepy cannibals are returning, so that's pretty cool. You also got Matthew Modina's in this, so there's that. I think this looks really intriguing. So I mean, it's been it's more of a follow to the original than the sequel. So they're kind of pulling a Halloween with this one. But it's a shame that New York City there's probably not going to reopen in January, because I'd love to see this thing in theirs. All right. Coming in at number 5, it is The Little Things. Now this stars Denzel Washington and Rami Malek, who plays these two police officers who are investigating who are tracking down a serial killer who is played by Jared Leto. I mean, this looks fun. It has a bit of a Bone Collector and Seven vibe to it. I'm not saying it's like a Bone Collector because Denzel's in it, but still. Denzel Washington is obviously one of the greatest actors there is. Denzel looks terrific in this movie. Rami Malek, I mean, we gotta wait till hopefully April to see him for the next Bond movie. He looks great in this. Jared Leto playing the bad guy could be interesting. I think this looks like it could be something really cool to watch, so can't wait to check this one out. Alright, number 4, I'm gonna go for this film titled Pieces of a Woman. Now, this looks pretty interesting. It stars Vanessa Kirby, Shia LaBeouf, and it's about heartbreaking home birth leaves a woman grappling with the profound emotional fallout, isolated from her partner and family by a cast of grief. It also stars Ellen Burstyn. It looks really heartfelt. Looks like you're gonna need some tissues while I watch this. But hey, I do like Vanessa Kirby. Despite him being in the news for not so good stuff, I still do like Shia LaBeouf as an actor. I mean, maybe as a person, he's a bit of a nut job, but Shia LaBeouf is a terrific actor. So I'll definitely watch this because they're in it. I think this could be pretty interesting. So I'll definitely give this one a go. All right, coming in at number 3, I'm gonna go with Palmer. Now, this looks really interesting. It stars Justin Timberlake, and it's an Apple Plus film. Here's what it's about. After 12 years in prison, former high school football star Eddie Palmer, played by Justin Timberlake, returns home to put his life back on track and forms an unlikely bond with Sam, an outcast boy from a troubled home. But Eddie's past threatens to ruin his new family and life. I mean, Justin Timberlake, of course, he is known for his music and whatnot. Justin Timberlake looks terrific in this movie. It looks really interesting. It kind of reminds me of the recent Ben Affleck movie, The Way Back, for some reason. I'm getting a bit of that vibe to this. And it is Justin Timberlake's first live action role since 2017's Wonder Wheel, so there's that. I cannot wait to check this one out. It looks really interesting. It looks very looks very heartfelt. So I'll definitely give this one a shot when it premieres on Apple Plus. Alright. Coming in at number 2, I'm going to go with the film Penguin Bloom. Now, it's about a photographer and his family hope to find hope and solace in an injured Magpie check. Now, this stars Naomi Watts, Andrew Lincoln from Walking Dead famous in this. Jackie Weaver is also in this too. This movie is also based on a true story. It's based on a memoir, so there's that. Penguin Bloom looks terrific. I thought the trailer looks decent. I've been a fan of Naomi Watts for years, so anything she is in, I'll give a watch. I think this looks really like you're going to need some tissues while watching this. This movie looks terrific. Can't wait to check this one out. Alright, my number 1 anticipated film of the month is One Night in Miami. Now, this actually premiered mostly in limited release in December, but it's going to Amazon Prime in January. Now, this, of course, is about Now, of course, this is directed by Regina King, who of course won a Oscar for If Beale Street Could Talk. And it takes place on the night of February 25th, 1964 in Miami, and you have Cassius Clay, aka Muhammad Ali, played by Eli Gorey, who joins Jim Brown, Sam Cooke, and Malcolm X as they discuss the responsibilities of being successful black men during the Civil Rights Movement. This movie looks terrific. I thought the trailers look decent. You know, I like the cast here. I do like me a good true story film. I think this looks like a really interesting film to watch, so can't wait to check this one out. And it's premiering on Amazon around Martin Luther King Day, so perfect time. Definitely a perfect Martin Luther King film to watch. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Outside the Wire. 9, Shadow in the Cloud. 8, Our Friend. 7, The Marksman. 6, Wrong Turn. 5, The Little Things. 4, Pieces of a Woman. 3, Palmer. 2, Penguin Blue. And number 1 is One Night in Miami. Now there's loads of other ones that, like other films that's premiering this month. Like there's The Dig with Lily James. Lily James. I'm not looking forward to check out Wendy Williams the movie because I really do not like Wendy Williams at all. Let's see. I gotta check out that Salt and Pepper. I always like Salt and Pepper, so I gotta check out that biopic that there. That's about them. Let's see. Herself, which is an Amazon original. A film titled Stuck Apart. This looks pretty interesting. Let's see. What else do we got here? Let's see. White Tiger looks really interesting. Lots of really interesting stuff premiering in January. Let's see. Redemption Day, Born a Champion, The Human Factor, The Night, Supernova, Finding You, I'm guessing is premiering this year. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff to look forward to this month. Let me leave with you guys. What are some of your anticipated movies of January? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Movie signing off.